Okay, here we go. Reset and restore. So today the ball, and then the yoga blocks. And if you don't have yoga blocks, you can use a bolster or a rolled up towel or blanket instead. It'll serve the same type function. So let's get started. Let me kick off my shoes, grab the music, and let's start on the ball. So roll your little ball all over. All right. My good friend Mark and his wonderful music. All right, so sit comfortably on the ball, feet and knees and hips all lined up, and try not to sink in the middle, even on the ball. Really lift. That's why the ball is so wonderful. Even back in the day when I used to work in an office, they were starting to bring the balls in as a chair instead, because you almost automatically sit up tall. It's lovely. It's great for the joints. So just rest your hands on those legs and let's just be present for a second. And then let's take a nice deep breath in through the nose. Fill your lungs with oxygen. And gently exhale and circle that head all the way around. Just a little circle, loosening up that neck. And take another deep breath in. And exhale, reverse the direction of your circle. Keep that belly button pulled in nice and tight. Core engaged. And head back to the center. And then let's squeeze our shoulders up around the ears. Really squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then relax and drop. Good, let's do that 2 more times. Lift, really squeeze, take a breath in. And then exhale, drop. Yes, 1 more time. Squeeze around those ears. Inhale. And exhale, drop. Very nice. Let's flex our right hand. Let your head tilt to the left. If you feel your stretch there, marvelous. If you need a little more, remember you can take your hand and gently press away. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. And then gently release, changing sides. Flex that left hand, head to the right. If you'd like, take that hand, gently press away. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. And gently release, bring it back to the center. Hands on the chest, just holding down those muscles. We're trying to stretch the front of the neck. So remember, keep your mouth closed. If you want to go deeper, make your pouty face. Take a breath in. Exhale, look up. Hold that stretch. And gently come out of that and just place the hands behind the head. And then we're going to hinge forward just slightly with that upper body. And then take that head and just gently tilt it down. Remember, we're not trying to get the chin necessarily to the chest. That kind of shortens that stretch. You want to try to lengthen it. And if you'd like, you can just move that head around a little bit side to side, getting different parts of the back of the neck. And then release and come on out of there. Good, let's bring our arms out and let's just get between those shoulder blades, get rid of our phone and computer necks. So you're going to, again, open the chest and just pinch those shoulder blades back. So just tiny little movements. Press. Yes, and I'll go to the side so you can see. Press back, release. Press, release. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, let's take the arm position and bring it like such. Same philosophy. Pinch the shoulder blades. Release. Pinch. Release. Pinch. Release. This one feels so good. Release. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then last one, your arms go straight out, palms out, thumbs upward, and then same thing. Open that chest, pinch the shoulder blades, and release. Open, release, open, release, open, release, open, release, open, release, last 2, open, release, last time, open, and release. Rest those arms, move, give the shoulders a little break, and then let's take it into our inversion. I love the inversions, you all know why. Good for oxygenation, great for traction on the spine, great for relieving depression, so many wonderful things. So you're gonna find a position on that ball that works for you. And remember, make sure when your head goes back that it's supported by the ball. You don't want your neck just free falling. And then we're going to do our little arm circles. So the point of this, the lovely thing about being on the ball is its range of motion, because we can go lower. If we're on the ground, you can't really do that chest opener. But so this is a great one for that. So let's start with our hands in prayer position. Yes, take a breath in, shoot your arms straight over your head. And then exhale, open the arms. You're going to kind of pull it down like a goalpost below the spine, and then release, and then you're going to bring it back together up over the hips, back in the prayer position. Shoot back over the head. Take a breath in while the chest is open. Exhale, release. Take those arms down and around. Yes. Ooh, back to the prayer position. Repeat. Shoot those arms. Inhale. Exhale, release, and circle those arms down and around. Now we're going to do 2 more. Back to prayer. Shoot those arms over the head. Inhale. Exhale. Open those arms. Last time. Back to prayer. Inhale. Exhale. Shoot those arms over the head. And open those arms. Whew. And one last time, bring it to prayer, but just so you can take those arms over the head, and you're going to just rest there and hang. You can keep the knees bent, or remember, you can play around with your position if you want to straighten those legs a little bit. Kind of stretches the front of the hips, pretty amazing actually, and those hip flexors, if those legs can get straight. Let's take a few breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last breath. Inhale. Exhale. And you're going to circle those arms down and around. If your knees are straight, bend them. And we're going to take ourselves back to a seated position. So gently peel your head off the mat and walk it back. Yes, and then we're going to take it down to our mats. So ever so gently take yourself to your mat, seated position. And let's do some spine stretches, these are called. They're great for the back of the legs, especially behind the knees. This one is a little more narrow. It's also great for the length of the spine. And great for gentle core. Just have your hands on the ball. Flex your feet in front of you. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale. Just walk that ball out as far as you can. Belly button in until you feel a nice little stretch. And then hold. And then walk it back up. Good. Repeat. Inhale. Exhale. Walk it out. And then walk it back in. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Walk it out, belly button in. Drop that head if you can. Try to get those arms straight. Yes, hold. And walk it back in. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Walk it out. And walk it in. And now we're going to lay on our backs and we're going to rest our legs or our calves on the ball. So this is another one that's amazing for circulation and relaxation. Whew. Lay on your back. Rest those legs on a ball. This is a kind of the same philosophy as, I don't know if any of you have heard, but it's a wall. I'll show you. If you have a wall, this is another great thing, just stay there real quick, to do on your own. If they say if you just leave your legs up against a wall like this for 20 minutes, it's equivalent to a 4-hour nap. You can do other things while you're here, like we're going to do on the ball, of course, by crossing the legs over and opening the legs. But anyway, this is the same kind of philosophy. If you ever want to stop and drop and do this at home, or just leave your legs up there on the wall, 20 minutes is a 4-hour nap, so I'm guessing, 10 minutes is a 2-hour nap, or 5 minutes a 1-hour nap. Whatever, there's a wonderful benefit. So on that note, take your arms and just rest them on your mat, palms upward. Just really relax the body. You want to make sure that you're not tensing your abdomen, but that your spine is not arched off your mat. You're completely one with that mat. Take a nice deep breath in. And gently exhale all of that breath. And let's do 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. And 1 more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Now let's take our right leg and let's cross it over that left thigh and make a little 4 position. Press that leg open either naturally. Amber alert. Sorry, guys. Press that knee back gently and take a nice deep breath in. And gently exhale. And then release. Take that hand back down to your mat. And let's take that right calf back onto that ball. And let's change sides. Cross that left leg over. And you can sit there relaxed, or you can take your left hand and press that knee open. Totally up to you. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. And if you're pressing away, gently release. And then take that left leg back on the ball. And let's do 1 more breath in this position. Inhale. Exhale. And while we're here, before we take the ball away, we're going to use this as another opportunity. This one's a great shoulder stretch. So we're going to work on rotation. So first, you're going to take your palms not only face down, but you're literally trying to rotate your thumbs underneath you. So I kind of almost get the back of my hand on my mat and really rotate those shoulders inward. And take a nice deep breath in. And exhale. And then we're going to reverse that. You're going to take your palms not only upward, but you're going to try to rotate now until maybe you can get your thumbs on that mat. So really rotating those shoulders outward. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. And then gently untwist. And then let's take those feet off the mat. And you're going to take your ball off to the side. Good, and then we're going to move on. So you're going to just gently roll onto your side and then gently press yourselves up. Good, so we're gonna finish with the blocks. Before that, we're gonna do a couple of wonderful moves, great for opening up the side body. So it's a little Pilates-esque movement. It's a mermaid, but instead of staggered, I want you to keep your knees kind of close together. It deepens the stretch on that side body. So if you're on a different side than me, no big deal. Otherwise, if you want to mimic me, legs over to the right side. And you're going to reach that left arm out. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, hold on to that right ankle and reach that arm over the head of your left shoulder stays down and hold that stretch. And then you're going to lift up, your left hand goes behind you, right hand on the knee, and just gently twist. Try to look behind you. And then release and reach that left arm out again. Inhale. Exhale, nice long stretch. Hold, kind of pull yourself in with that arm that's holding that right ankle. And lift, hand behind you, gently twist the torso. Work on the range of motion, really try to look behind you if you can. And then release last time, reach out, inhale. Exhale, stretch and hold. And lift and twist. And gently release. And then you're going to change sides. Swing those legs around the other side. And again, try to keep your legs, if you can, nice and close together. Grab onto that left ankle, reach that right arm out. Inhale. Exhale, long stretch. Hold that stretch. And lift up and twist right hand on the mat behind you. Left hand on that knee. And release, reach that right arm out. Inhale. Exhale. Long stretch. Hold. Excellent. Lift and twist. Woo. Last time. Release, reach that right arm out. Inhale. Exhale, nice long stretch. Hold. lift and twist. Ooh. And release. And then you're going to take a straddle position. Straddle positions aren't just for stretching out your inner thighs. As you can see, our hips are open, so it's a lovely hip opener. Only go as far as you're comfortable, of course, and watch your joints, your alignment. It's very important. I like to keep, in a yogi fashion too, feet usually are flexed. It keeps you aware of your alignment. My toes, my knees, my hips are all lined up in the right position. So make sure you don't roll in and cause any joints to get tweaked. Feet up to the ceiling, fingertips down, take a breath in. Exhale, walk it forward, and even here, just keep that belly button pulled back to the spine and walk it out until you feel a little tug or stretch that you're comfortable with and can handle. We're going to take 3 breaths in this position each time. If you can, we're going to try to increase the stretch. So take 1 breath in here. And exhale. Take another deep breath in. If you can, on the exhale, just inch your little fingertips a little farther forward. Yes, Emily. Very nice. Good. Hold. Take another breath in. On the exhale again, if you can, inch it a little farther. If you can't muster any more, then just hold that position. Yeah, and let's ever so gently walk those hands back in. Woo. And then bring those legs together. Good, soften those knees and then grab your blocks. We're going to end with a nice chest opener and then we'll finish with a little inversion with the block under our hips. All right, so we're going to do a T. So up to you how deep you want to go. I go like this, the long way, so I can really get a nice deep chest opener. That might not work for you. You might want to go flat, or you might want to take your block and go between the shoulder blades this way. All of it's fine, all right? Do what works for you. The other one is a pillow. So use it as a pillow, high or low. When you go a little bit lower, you get a little bit deeper front neck stretch. So again, do what works for you, play around with it. Make your little T. Of course, that doesn't have to be there just yet if you want it off to the side. And if it's too deep, then flatten it, remember. All right? So do what works for you. Find that position. I kind of have to, it's good to have your camera too. You can use it like a mirror. But find the position. Ooh! Oh yeah, this is going to be good today. Where it really works for you, opening that chest, and then you're going to take your other block, remember, and use it as a pillow. And if you want to let that pillow go lower, remember it stretches the front of that neck a little bit deeper. And your arms are just going to open straight off of your shoulders. And let's take 3 breaths in this position. Inhale. Exhale. You can leave your knees bent through the whole thing, or if you'd like to go deeper into the stretch, you're going to straighten those legs out. Let's do 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. And then let's gently come out of that. I first lift my head, I move my pillow. I kind of prop myself up under my elbows, ease myself out of that. And then we're going to just lay down on our back, so gently roll it back down to the mat. And let's just get those legs up in the air. Again, great for inversion, circulation, oxygenation, relaxation. Block under your body. So you can, let's start flat, completely flat, so we're comfortable. And remember, you want your block under your sits bones where you feel, where it's flat and stable. So if you lift your legs up, you don't feel off balance. Arms down by your sides. You can do one leg at a time or both legs, again, comfort level. Good. And then don't flex or point your legs, just kind of leave them, relax the legs too. Just let the circulation do its magic. I already feel my toes tingling a little bit. And let's take a nice deep breath in. And exhale. And inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And ever so gently, one leg at a time, find your mat. And then just gently lift your bottom, slide that block out from underneath you. And then let's pull the knees into the chest. And you could stay there, or you can take a happy baby if you like, either grabbing around the ankles or under the feet, or if you like, you can even grab your index finger around your big toe. You could stay still or rock side to side. And pull the knees back in. Drop those feet down. Lift one arm over the head close to your camera and then just roll over into the recovery position. Rest your head on your bicep. Take a breath in. Exhale, gently press yourself up with the arm in front of you. Stagger those legs and slide it up. Very nice. And let's cross those legs underneath us. If you want to bring a little weightlessness to your joints, you could sit on your block. It's very oddly comfortable. Hands face down on those legs for grounding. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose, expand the rib cage. And gently exhale as you circle the head all the way around. And repeat, take a deep breath in. Exhale, reverse and circle the other way. And head back to the center. Last breath in. Arms will go out and up. Fill your lungs with oxygen. Palms together over the head. Exhale as you pull it down, prayer position. Thumbs rest in the center of the chest. And hinge forward just slightly with the upper body. Place the thumbs between the eyes. And let's bow our heads forward. Thank you for hanging out with me today, beautiful ladies. Namaste. Yay. Woo. Oh. Love me some Mellow Mondays.
Yeah, thank you, Tanya. That felt really good.
Wonderful. I feel wonderful.